Cause I'm the hood doctor, you got what you need, I can give you what you wanna. Anxiety, I can heal it with some Zaza. Insomnia, I can heal it with the ganja. Cause I'm the hood doctor, I got what you need, I can.
What up, y'all? Welcome back. Welcome back to Diagnosis, Doctor's Orders. And I'm your host, Dr. Chocolate. And this one right here, as you can see, we got a love triangle, a heavyweight edition with Clarissa, Pap, and Remy, allegedly. Let's put that out there right now, allegedly for YouTube purposes. You know what I'm talking about? But we are going to talk about it. Despite whatever y'all thinking, I can't wait to see the comments in here. But anyways, y'all, this is an emergency. I believe they need a doctor. So we're going to get right on into it. Yes, we are. Not quite sure what I think about this yet, but since it's a heavyweight edition, I'm kind of feeling like maybe somebody needs to throw in the towel. You know what I'm talking about? Throw that thing in there. Because the look, but you know what? We just on the outside looking in. You know what I'm talking about? We don't know nothing, right? Honestly, we don't know nothing. So let's just go ahead and get into it. We're gonna get into it. Let's start with the clips because we got the clips. Y'all know we got the clips. I don't even know where to start. We're gonna go ahead and start here because I think this is a good one.
Manifested Pep, because I was like, I want a guy who's affectionate, a guy who listens, a guy who apologizes, a guy who can understand that yes, I'm a boxer, but I'm a woman. And then I met Pep, and I was like, oh, okay. So I think I just wrote it down on my phone, like what I wanted out of a man, and then
I don't know because it just sounds like that Sierra prayer stuff. When Sierra, they be talking about Sierra and the prayer that she had for us and all the other stuff, right? Is that what we doing, y'all? But let's go ahead.
God sent Pep. Well, congratulations, y'all both.
She said, God sent Pap. Now, I can't agree with that because that's allegedly still another man's wife. We haven't heard of a divorce allegedly. So if there is one, we haven't heard of one. So I don't know about God sending you someone else's husband. So I think she should have kept that line to herself and just kept talking.
So beautiful. Have a good night. You know what? I kind of manifested Pep, because I was like, I want a guy who's affectionate, a guy who listens, a guy who.
Okay, so I'm not quite sure why that was going to keep playing, but I'm guessing that's how they did it on their little TikTok. Girl, you could have dropped that, okay? Because I was like, wait a minute, it's about to play over. We're not gonna do that. No, we not. But it's the God manifested path for me. And let's talk about it because I am not a Clarissa Shields hater. I do like her. She is a Pisces. We are Pisces, okay? So I'm not no hater. I like her. I liked her pre-pap. So let's talk about it, okay? So there's nothing like that. And then I like Remy, you know what I'm saying? So there is nothing over here. So whatever I'm saying is just off of me if I was speaking to my friends type stuff, okay? That's how I get my diagnosis. This is just the same thing I would say. So don't think I'm hating on neither one of those ladies because I am not. But as of right now, one of those ladies is still a wife. And that's all I can say about that. So let's go ahead and get into it. So there have been some interviews going on. All of this stuff is, past tense, pretense, and, what all I can find. So this is not yesterday. It's not today. It's in between from here and there. So there's been some interviews. They've been on the Breakfast Club. They've been on Vlad and all kind of stuff. So we're going to go ahead and listen to this lady talk about the Vlad interview.
Shields, and I was watching that Vlad interview that he did with Pat. I would be embarrassed because you went on your media page and posted, I got a ring. This big ring. And this man finally comes out to speaks on your whole relationship and says, no. I bought many gifts. We bought each other many gifts. No, absolutely not. She lives where she lives. I live where I live. But every time y'all speak, or when you speaking about him and you're doing your content, you're saying he's upstairs and he's doing something else. I'm sorry.
That's crazy because they was really on her about that. He be upstairs stuff. Like you about to hear that on a lot more of these videos because this might be a little bit of a longer show because I was gonna do it just on Pap and Clarissa, but then I was like, well, you kind of can't because it's still up in the air. Like we're confused. You know what I'm saying? So there's like they don't know because every time you look up, he might be with Remy, he might be with Clarissa. So I think we kind of confused out here. We don't know what's going on, and it's probably none of our business. But you are going to hear them talking about her saying that he was upstairs. I heard that in a few of these videos that I listened to just enough to, say because y'all know I be wanting to react with y'all. But yes, yes, yes. So he showed out at that Vlad interview, y'all. So ladies, just don't be speaking ahead of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like she said, she was up there showing the ring, showing the ring. Okay, he might have got you a ring. He might have got you a ring, but did he ask you to marry him? Okay, or did he just give you a ring? Because some men will buy jewelry, it's promise rings, it's you know, maybe because he's scared. Let's go. We're gonna talk about that later.
When he says I know directly, not insinuating, there wasn't a clip in the AI. It was specifically to, are you engaged to Clarissa? She showed the ring. People assumed da 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 da, and his thing was no.
Like, bro, y'all didn't even get y'all little conversations together before you went on the show. Like, that'd have been some stuff I'd be like, hey, if they ask you about this, you should say this, or what you gonna say? Because I've already said that you gave me this ring, Pap. So don't you get on this, what I'm saying, this interview and do that. Pap didn't give a damn, huh?
No, and absolutely not is diabolical. I would
Mm.
have just said,
Is
yeah,
that what he
maybe in the
said?
future.
No, and absolutely not. He said all of that. Oh, I couldn't find the video, y'all. But if I did get a clip, so I think I got some pieces of it. I hope so, but I'm not sure. But that's too much. But y'all know everything here is allegedly, y'all. Let's just make sure we say we got the banner running. We need YouTube to know. Let's go.
Girl will work into something, but you just embarrassed that girl. Like, that girl was I would be embarrassed,
Mm,
mortified. Yeah,
facts.
yeah. He loves Remy.
Damn.
Because he went harder, stronger, crazy behind Remy. There was no ifs, ands, buts, no confusion. They were just as crazy about each other. The receipts spoke for themselves. But what he did in this interview, don't do no more. Let's wrap this up quick. Don't do
Mm.
no more. Please don't.
That's crazy too, because everybody is saying too that he does not love her like he loved Remy. Like that is what I'm getting from just when I was looking around. Is look they're saying she loves him more than he loves her. And I'm like, oh, that's crazy. So, is it being forced conversation? Is it like forcing him to make these beautiful posts about her? Like, because you gotta be careful. Some women will force their men to make posts, social media posts. They need their men to show that type of love on social media. So she could be one of them. I don't know, because there's people that really, really need that. Like, if you're not doing that, they don't think you love them. You know what I'm saying? So we can just talk about it. Hopefully that's not her, but because he has made some posts, and I feel like I don't know if he makes the post when people are criticizing her and things like that, because it could be that. Now, Papoose is also a Pisces, so I'm already knowing that they can have this great relationship and bump heads. So I'm not quite sure what's going on, but we're gonna keep on. We're gonna keep on. Let's go ahead. Let's get into the next one. Yeah, this is good. And here she go again. And I don't know. Because this one is crazy.
Side chick or never no mistress. I would never be with a man who's with somebody else. That was never the story, but that was what was put out there.
It was never the story, but that was what was put out. Okay, so what is with somebody else? I mean, because yes, they are officially separated. They separated in 2024. They did officially file for divorce in May of 2025, but they are not divorced. That's what I just looked up. So that's coming from Google, right? But You know what they say, if a man is married, he's married. So even though that's not her definition, or she thinks she wouldn't be with somebody that's with someone, but you're still considered a mistress. There's relationships that people never got divorced, and 30 years, and women were them men had girlfriends that were with them 20, 30 years, and then when that funeral time come and they pass away and things like that come, they're sitting on the side looking crazy because they don't have anything that they can say. They can't make any type of rules. They can't set anything. They can't say anything because guess who they're going to go to? If that man is still married, baby, you are a mistress. Baby, you are on the side because they're going straight to his wife and you're sitting in the back getting mad, okay? Wishing you could say something, ready to fight everything. And this is a good face for you to have stuck on my screen like this because, baby, you're wrong. You were with a man who's with someone.
I even told him, I'm like, listen, deal with that, but I'm here. I have to really, really focus on this.
Nah, girl. You was really you really everything you thought you wasn't. You know what I'm saying? I ain't hating on you, but it just is what it is. It just is what it is. So let's go ahead. So I guess that was on the Breakfast Club. I didn't get to see it. Maybe some of y'all seen it, but here's like I guess somebody reacting to it, just a little piece of sample of it. We're gonna go ahead and check it out.
Actually, I've been a fan of her before I even met her. Like I'm a big boxing fan. So when I met her, I was like, oh shit, that's Clarissa Shields. So the fan, to be honest with you, like the fan in me is like, damn, wow, I gotta make sure I can help and add on. Because you know, with dealing with knowledge yourself, you gotta add on. Yo, I need to add on in many ways as I can. But then when I'm able to meet her.
But as a fan, how are you adding on, Papoose? What are we talking about?
And fall in love with her, it's like a whole different level of caring, you know.
When he met you, the first thing he said was, I gotta be able to add to this. I gotta be able to add to this. Nigga, you ain't motherfucking Don King. Nigga, who the fuck is you? I gotta be able to add to this. And then you fell in love with her?
Right, because he ain't Don King. Wasn't this dude hosting rap battles? You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like you okay, what you gonna do? Teach her how to rap, and that wasn't going too well with a couple of songs we done already heard.
Clarissa, I've been watching you since you was a kid. You looking goofy as hell with this married man, ma'am.
Oh,
You looking goofy as hell.
damn.
You the person people want to see, and he got you back there sitting while he talking about this weak ass song he got. And then look at this, y'all. Watch how he check her. Watch how Papoose about to check the fuck out of look Clarissa. Watch this.
Being with a dude who got somebody, you never seen that. I'm my type of woman. If a man with me, he with me. I don't do second place. I never have. I got 2 Olympic gold medals, 19 world championships. Why would I have to be second place to another woman for? Like, what do I look like? You know what I'm saying? So
Hey, look,
that's
man.
my thing of like,
Bars on Wheels, A Journey to Save Hip Hop,
Yeah,
out
Save
now.
Hip Hop,
Produced
out
by
on
my
all.
brother Sean 2 Miles, by the way. He did the whole project.
Put that shit out so quick. He said,
Bro, that was crazy though, because he really did stop her from what she was saying. Cause he like, baby, girl, what you're not gonna do is you're not gonna talk about Remy. And I know you ain't speaking her name, but you speaking on her. And you, baby, you second to her. He just told her that you come second. You could never be first. And that's the crazy thing about it. You can never be first. Remy's always going to be the first to be the wife, the first to have his kids before you. You can never be first at anything. This is the competition that, honestly, baby girl, you don't need because you are at one of your highest heights right now. You should go find somebody else that can, you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. Shout out to y'all. Let me keep going. But it is starting to look a little bit messed up on your side, Clarissa, for sure. It's kind of crazy, and this is how they feeling. Like I ain't been keeping up with y'all relationship or nothing like that. But to see how people feeling about it too, and then seeing some of the little inserts and stuff, is like, oh, that's why y'all feeling like that. Got it. Cool. Okay, I'm getting it.
because you is second. You is second to my wife. He
Right.
said, shut that shit up. She was going, oh, well, he shut that shit down so quick. Ladies,
Damn.
Don't be looking goofy like
Damn. That's exactly what I was saying, though. Like, he really, when he cut her off, that was it. That was like, no, baby girl, you're definitely second because he could have waited. He didn't want to hear that shit. You understand what I'm saying? He didn't want to hear that. Look. Okay, now he just said he was fanned out and he was a fan and he wanted to see how he could add to her, right? That's what he said when he first met her. Now here go another little incident. I guess they was being interviewed somewhere else about, when they met. So let's get into it.
No, definitely Pap. Pap hollered at me.
She DM'd me. She DM'd you? I met her after she called. She said I like that verse. She slid in your DM.
So they couldn't even agree on who slid and who DM first. Crazy work. I thought he met her as a fan, or did she slide in the DM first? Right? Where we at? That's crazy work. I ain't like that for her either. Like, girl, he wouldn't even let you ride with you hollering at him first. Like, come on. He didn't even give you the little credit. He could have let you rock out with that. But he was like, I'm the prize. She was looking for me, the married man. Y'all, this was too much, Mr. Pap. All right, let's continue. So we on to the next clip. Let's get into it.
Right before your movie came out. Right before it came out. Which, could help sales or whatever they did. But your relationship was revealed in a very messy way. What was going through your mind when that happened? That was early in the morning, everything just,
You funny.
It was early.
I can say that I was shocked for one.
Yeah.
And I was upset because me and my publicist had been talking about, hey, we're getting ready to have the movie come out on Christmas Day.
Like, the girl got a publicist, because you can't tell, because she be on her social media posting. Anyway, y'all, I think they made this a little bit fast because, they ain't want no copyright strikes. So don't worry about it. Just keep up.
Let's not have nothing happen. So I have been ignoring so many things. And then this came, they were like, oh, what the hell? And I remember being like, I was frustrated, but also too was like, keep your cool.
Mm-hmm.
Because once again, the direction we're trying to go is not that direction.
Mm-hmm.
One, I don't get paid off of drama. A lot of people say that they know me because of that situation or because of Pap. And it was like, I had 1.1 million followers before that ever happened.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm at 1.31, 1.4. And it was like, but I also had a movie come out. I had a fight. I'm constantly going viral for anything.
Netflix documentary.
What movie did she have, y'all? I don't even know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I've done TV shows, like I rap. So with that, I just like, you know what? It's just, I think that the devil was trying to get in the way.
Please don't be claiming rap. I'm sick of people. I love you, girl.
He wanted to see me crash out. And that's why I handled it how I handled it. I promoted my movie.
Mm-hmm.
I promoted my fight. And I just continue moving because I have nothing to argue about. Like, me and Pap are together. We are happy together.
Okay.
He packed my belt this morning for me to bring my stuff here.
Mm-hmm.
We just got back from LA. We're together all the time. He rapped me out. We train together. Like, we're together. So I don't really have to argue about anybody about where my spot is with him.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, that's not my place. Now, there are things that got to get handled, but it's not even my.
Well, that's true. That's not your place because that's that man wife, and that's that wife husband. So you definitely ain't got a place in arguing about that.
Stuff to handle.
Yeah.
It's his.
How did y'all meet?
We met at Shakur fight, July 6th, last year.
I haven't had a fight. Wow, okay.
Yeah, that's what I said.
How did you know he was the one? How did you? I'm sure he was kicking to you all the time. How did you know like he was the one?
He's a smooth cat, man. See, the thing is, like I told you, I didn't really like boys till I was 15.
Mm-hmm.
So now I've had a few boyfriends here and there. And I remember, like, Pap, he walked up to me and he shook my hand, which I was like, why the fuck shake hands? But
Who shakes hands?
that was kind of my mind, like, what the hell? And then he just mentioned, like, oh, I watched you fight in the Olympic. I'm a fan. I've been a fan. And I was like, well, I fight in 2 weeks in Detroit. If you're free, you should come out.
Okay, well, it sounds like right here when we were just discussing earlier, who said what to who first, right? It sounded like he walked up and shook her hand from what she just said. When they talking about sliding in DMs, or they talking about after they met, then she slid in the DM, but she just said there was another invite to the next fight. Okay, well, they don't even know how they met.
I'm coming. And I always get that from celebrities, though. They always say, oh, we're going to come. And then fight night come, and then they don't come.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't think he was coming. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm like, we took a picture, which, I'm going to get to that in a minute, but we took a picture, and I posted it on my page, but it was my second picture because I think G Herbo was the first picture. And then when I posted it, I DM'd him the picture, and I'm like, if you want to come to the fight, here's my publicist number. I make sure you got VIP where you can come.
Oh, so that's the DM he talking about, because she said I make sure you got VIP. Well, she did extra plug on him, right. But he did walk up and shake her hand. So I don't know. I think he had a play going on.
To the back and, say hello, whatever.
Allegedly.
And he was like, all right. So he hit her immediately, and we're all in the group text. And then the fight, he texted her and said, hey, I'm here. And then she brought him to the back. And I was like, oh, shit, he came to the fight. That's what's up. But I could tell, like, you said, how did I know he was the one? So strange. So I came here to the Breakfast Club last year, and he kept saying he wants to go out to eat. When I come to New York, he wants to take me out to eat. And I was just like, why? What do you want to go out to eat for? Like, what's up? And we have been texting back and forth and stuff like that. But he's really he's not hard to read, but he's very, like, private throughout the text.
Mm-hmm.
And so I just want to talk to you in person. So when we talked in person, that's when I was like, damn, I kind of like this dude. And he just was, like, so kind, so nice. And I think we had a conversation before, like, do like bad boys or good boys. I like a good guy. Don't be all that nonchalant, stuck up, you the prize. Get the hell away from me.
Well, that's a lie, because he definitely giving off he the prize. So I don't know what she. Yeah, this is weird. Okay.
Please
knock nigga out, act like that, don't you?
People think I hate my men. I don't.
Okay.
I don't.
Have you though?
Come on now.
I'm weak. She said she don't hit her man, but then there was another clip where she was talking about, I wish Pap was here. I'll mess him up too. So I don't know if she right. So anyways, y'all, on that one that I did leave out, there was some more to it. I did find it, so we're gonna go ahead and finish that one.
God send Pap. Well, congratulations.
Let me say it again in case they didn't hear me. I love you to death more than anything. Congratulations to the quote. In case you've been living under a rock, that stands for greatest woman of all times. On your new endeavors, I think it's safe to say we all proud of you. This is your moment. Welcome to Win Records. You know what I'm saying? And
what they put her on his record label? I didn't know that. Papu say he got to see what he say. He got to see how he can add to this. Okay, Pap.
also, we want you to know that we in full support. Well, I'm definitely in full support because I love you to death. Let me say it again in case they didn't hear me. I love you to death more than anything.
Oh, he did say I love you to death.
But look, congratulations, Win Records, Clarissa the.
But that seemed like there was more in the beginning. And of course, he's saying I love you to death. He adding her to his record label. She got $8 million contracts, and what? You better love her.
Whoa, Shields. Let's go, baby. $8 million new deal. Biggest deal.
Girl, ain't nobody playing that. Nowhere. I ain't been nowhere where they was playing no Clarissa Shields. Have y'all? I'm gonna need y'all to drop that in the comments.
I wouldn't say that we was ever sneaking in the first place.
Well, you kind of want to keep it private, though. Not keep it private.
Was like, we just was private, and we both knew that he was rapping me out February 2nd.
Mm-hmm.
We knew that already.
But that still don't mean, you know what I mean? That just means you chose him against a Brooklyn fighter to...
Nah. We already knew that we was going to come out fight week. We had knew that, like, we had already talked about it.
Mm-hmm.
We had discussed it. And it was a thing of just like, are you sure? Because for me, it was like, I really didn't care. Because I was like, I enjoyed the privacy of it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been in so many, point blank period. When you're in a public relationship, right? Everybody's, couple goals, we love y'all, and then you break up, and like the fans feel like you owe them an explanation on your life on why you broke up with somebody.
Right.
They want to know, like, what's the details? What happened?
Yeah, because when it's public, and we want to know everything. So, either keep it private or tell us all. That's facts.
Did somebody cheat? Did somebody hit somebody? And it's like, I don't do that.
Mm-hmm. You can't hit nobody. You'll go to jail.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't.
Hands are registered weapons.
I mean, I still put my hands on them.
Damn. Pat better bob and weave, Pat.
Hey, yo, he think he can fight.
He said bob and weave, Pat. Oh, we.
Too, he crazy. No, but it's like, for me, it's like.
She said she still be putting her hand. Boy, they gonna call the police on her. We gonna see she gonna get that domestic violence. Like, what was that? Shakari Richardson. Did she get a domestic violence allegedly? She gonna be next. Ooh wee. Okay, well let's get into it, y'all. We gonna get into some more stuff. Hold on. So here she go, looking sad. This is what I see.
Listen, Pepper's doing great. If you want to know how he.
That's what I. That's what I.
He's really doing. He upstairs. Right.
They say she kept saying he was upstairs. I told y'all was gonna hear that some more. And whoever made this clip, as you can see, they laugh and talk about, yeah, Pap not upstairs, he outside. So I guess they trying to say that's really where Pap was at when she was lying, saying he was upstairs, he was with Remy. Dang shit.
I told him he in the back, but they're like, oh, he in the back room? Like, y'all want me to...
Christine is gone.
Like, hey, babe, come here. Tell him you're in the back room. He's handling his business. Anyway.
Wake me up when the morning comes.
We are in a great relationship.
For sure.
We got some great, amazing things going on. And like I said, this is my best friend.
But for y'all to be like, oh, if they ever break up, she's going to die. She's going to go get.
I'm just doing this because Pap isn't here, and I'm just so sad. And this.
I don't know. It's looking bad, Clarissa. I hope it ain't bad for real. Hope that's just what it's giving on the outside. But girl, they saying some stuff, you know. Matter of fact, let's talk about what they saying. Cause I seen some stuff, and they feeling some kind of way, and I hope it ain't. Man, I hope they ain't out there playing you. But let's go.
There's rumors out there surfing that Papoose and Remy owe the IRS $300,000, and they literally and purposely targeted Clarissa Shields to help them pay down that debt. That it has been a hustle game between her and Papoose to go and fake love Clarissa in order to pay down that $300,000. Because, you know, Clarissa takes care of Papoose. She be giving him money, da-da-da-da-da. Now, I don't know how...
I don't know because that's allegedly because all Clarissa says he pay all her bills. He pay all her bills. She ain't pay for no trips. She ain't doing nothing. So, all right. With them could be all lies that we just tell the people. Because of course, who would want somebody to say that she's taking care of that man, right? No, she don't want to tell that.
True that is, but I do know that a well-known podcaster said that she has receipts, text messages of Papoose and Remy discussing the plans and how they were going to do it. Kind of explains why Papoose doesn't really show love to Clarissa like what we would expect a person who claims to be in love or claims to be in a relationship with someone. Unfortunately, I just think that Clarissa is just so gullible right now that she wants love and it's just kind of falling for anything. But I love me some Clarissa. Y'all leave her alone.
That's crazy. That's how they feeling, y'all. They feeling like, you know what I'm saying, he out here playing the girl, and they feel like Remy got something to do with it. And I'm like, I hope that's not the case. I don't really think that's the case, but that's what people saying, y'all. That's how they feeling. Well, anyways, here goes a little bit more, I guess, about the court case and what was going on with them and Remy and Pap. So let's get into it.
And Pap.
Papoose doesn't have a lawyer. He has not retained a lawyer. I'm the one with the lawyer. I'm the one with the papers. But I let y'all go on with that because I don't care, because I know the truth. But now,
you know what I mean? I continued the marriage because I live by my wedding vow. I try to live by my wedding vows. Richer for poor, sicker for health, sickness and health, you know what I'm saying? Better for worse and death to us part. So you try to work through things. Anybody out there who's married, y'all understand.
I wonder if Pap full of shit. I ain't gonna even lie. I wonder if Pap full of shit. Cause you know that black love and all that stuff and all that, you know, cause they had us like, oh my God, this is the golden child, this is the golden relationship, black love, blase, blase. And it's crazy because now you got Clarissa talking about golden love, golden love. Like, it's like, don't even use that at all. Don't even try to mimic off of nothing she did. They already say Clarissa be looking for the girl shoes, Clarissa want to dress like her, Clarissa want to be like her. Even Remy said she had inboxed her on how to style some clothes and stuff, allegedly, which they did show some receipts, but we're gonna rock out with allegedly because we don't need no problems around here. But yeah, they say she want to be her too, and I'm like, I don't know about that because usually Pisces we like to be original and stuff like that. But I don't know. Hmm. So it's like she was hitting her up back when they wasn't even having problems, you know what I'm saying, before the split up, I guess. So it was like she was in her DMs, and she went to his DMs. That's if you go back and follow some of the story. I don't know all of it, but there were some parts back in the beginning that's what that was about. But y'all, let's get into it. This is a little bit of a longer episode. I still got a few more clips, so it's gonna be longer today. Let's go.
So, your lawyer that the number you gave us has not been retained yet. I told you I'll paper it.
I started to do research. As I did my research, I found out she was cheating with the lame. So once I find out,
And for all of y'all, what do you say? Oh, y'all haven't seen her with him since. Because it looks crazy. Because I don't want nobody to have she's still married and y'all look crazy. The thing that what you're doing to the person that you supposedly love right now, I didn't want to do that. I ain't never been hugged up, kissed up, writing gushy birthday texts to nobody on this app because the ink ain't.
Okay, so that's crazy too because they said that she was the one started this. You know what I'm saying? She was out with the Easy the Block Captain battle rapper nigga that supposedly Pap knocked out, allegedly. If y'all had heard about that. This was before he even got with Clarissa. So was that all lies or what? These are rumors, or she saying what she's saying is okay, so maybe Remy saying, yeah, she was, you know what I mean, doing her thing, but she wasn't putting it in your face. Other people talked about it because we didn't hear about it till the rap battle when the guy was rapping and he said what he said. Because if you watch the little rap battle, there was a rap battle that the Easy Block Campton went up against with some other guy, and the guy was eating them up. And Remy was standing right there, and he said some other stuff about sleeping with her and da 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 da. So I think that's how that line even got busted out. I think that's how Remy even got out with that information. So she's probably right. She did not present it in our faces, such as how Pap and Clarissa is out and about while he's still married, if that's what she's saying. But I don't think it matters whether you show people or not. You know what I'm saying? Whether you're doing something behind closed doors, he's doing something outside of closed doors, you guys are still married. I do think I guess it's best to be discreet because of the marriage, and you don't need people saying that, which is what I think Remy is saying. But I'm still saying either way, it's bad, guys. But stand on it. You know what I'm talking about? Just stand on it. Be like, yeah, I was doing it, but I wasn't throwing it in your face. And I think that's what Remy's saying.
Signed yet, and it looks crazy regardless of what we know it to be in real life. To the outsiders that don't know everything, it looks crazy.
Right then, she got to be more mad because they do have a daughter. She has to explain to her daughter that her daddy is out here. Da da da. He has to explain to his daughter too. But aren't you still married to mommy? Type stuff, right? It gets crazy, I'm sure.
So I found out she's cheating with the lame. I bring it to her attention. Of course, we have an altercation, like basically argument back and forth or whatever transpired, right?
Okay. The only time you guys have ever seen anything with me in any type of intimate or close way, but anyway, it came from Pawn Post posting it. And where did he get it? From my phone.
This is facts.
Okay, this is crazy. I know that was a little low, guys, so hopefully you'll be able to turn up your volume because it was definitely low for me too. Well, I guess that was a little back and forth that somebody had put together for us, and we appreciate them because that was really good. Okay, that was really good. Okay, so let's talk about it, guys. So, last weekend, I believe, or so was Remy's birthday. They're saying that Clarissa allegedly took him out of the country, took him out on a vacation really fast to basically so he could not be in any, in the area to go and be with Remy for her birthday, allegedly. So let's get into that.
So apparently Clarissa Shields and Papoose are in Aruba, right? Mind you, she got $8 million contract after she keep bragging to the internet. Allegedly, it's Remy my birthday this weekend. She had to hurry up and take her lover out the country so he don't have to be close to Remy Ma this weekend because it's her
Right, that's what they all were saying.
birthday. In the internet are saying they bed room has 2 queen size bed. It was like it's a last minute trip with $8 million.
She's so messy. But I mean, it was still connected to the pool now. Give her the pool. Damn.
I stay at better hotels than that. My room be lit, okay? I like the whole aesthetic. That is giving me a low budget trip.
Damn. That's crazy.
Allegedly. The internet even said that her grandmother's in hospice. And she left the grandmother.
Look, y'all, she is messy. We got to follow her, y'all. Subscribe to her messy self. The TikTok is in there. It's going to show y'all when to go off. Because she crazy.
I had to go with the Remy husband, allegedly. Ooh, child, your grandmother dying and you going to go with to the lover on vacation. Because it's the wife's birthday weekend.
That's crazy.
Allegedly. Ooh. A typical side woman trying to hold on to that man. You coming with me, Savannah?
I'm mad at her.
Everything in this video is allegedly.
Allegedly.
The tea is hot, guys. Ooh.
Y'all follow her. Crazy work, allegedly, though. But still. So that's what they think. They think that she ran him out to take him on the birthday. Then, allegedly, was heard that he didn't even stay the full time, that he still left earlier. So, who knows? But they say that he did get a ticket by himself and he was gone. So, basically, he probably still made it back. Still kicked it with her for the birthday because that's probably what his daughter wanted or whatever, right? I'm not sure. But there was a video roaming around that they're saying that it was too long for me to bring up here, that he bought her something and you can hear the baby say something about daddy in there. So whatever. Which, I mean, he's entitled to buy his wife a birthday present, right? All right, so let's get into it.
With his wedding ring on after Remy Ma drops a diss track on him. You had Remy.
Y'all, did y'all hear the diss track? Did y'all even know Remy had dropped a diss track on him? Y'all, let's get into it. We ain't gonna listen to it today, but we should have had it on here.
Dropping this Clarissa Shields Papoose diss track called Why the F You Lying, right? Remy went in on him on a joint. People was looking to see how Pap and Clarissa was going, respond to the joint. Pap ended up making a posting a pic of himself with a bandana on, with the little scar joint. And people noticed, like, boy got his wedding ring on, right? They're like, whoa, what's going on with Pap? Is Pap silently trying to make an escape from Clarissa Shields? Does Pap finally see, like, man, Clarissa got me out here looking real bad, man?
Yeah, and this is old, so this happened whenever the she dropped the diss song, whenever that was, which I think was earlier this year or something.
Man, I done had my whole black love image destroyed messing around with her. The Maserati Buzz situation, because we already know he don't want no smoke with Remy, right? He got up there on Vlad TV. When he was asked about Remy, boy got his head down, fidgeting, biting his lip, talking about something. Man, I ain't got nothing but respect for Remy. I don't want to talk about her. I knocked him out. I just arrived. Face ass.
What? All week, okay. Oh, they was talking about the fight and all the stuff. And well, at least he, out of respect, he shouldn't, I would have said the same thing. Respect for his wife, respect for his girlfriend. We disrespecting everybody, and we're not gonna say anything. That's right, Papoose. That's right. That's how you do it.
I seen that's any different. I haven't seen anything different. Claire's out there wilding a little bit though. I would say that. I will say that. Like she out there a little bit too much.
That's crazy. Everybody think the girl doing too much. Now, could it be she just crazy in love right now? But I guess it's the fact that you crazy in love. This man still married. I mean, it's really nothing because people do it all the time in real life, right? It's the fact that they celebrities once again, and we know all they business. Cause come on now, your mama around there with Mr. Charlie. Mr. Charlie got a wife across town. Your mama know it, okay? And she ain't leaving Mr. Charlie because Mr. Charlie pay all her bills, all right? Now, we be minding our business when it's Mr. Charlie and your mama now. But see, since these people are these celebrities, you know what I'm saying? But hey, what I always say, if they gonna give us the business, you know what I'm saying? If they gonna throw us their business, we're gonna catch it, baby.
She's young.
That's all I'm saying.
Pap is much older than her.
Right.
I think Pap and Remy is hustling.
Come on. Come on. Like, listen, we're not doing that.
See, they saying it. Pap and Remy is hustling her. I believe there was another part somewhere they said that he's about 17 years older than her. I don't know if that's correct. I probably got to go look it up to see how old he is. But I think I was listening somewhere where they said he was 17 years older than her, which is, if, you know what I'm saying, he had her at 17, he could have been her daddy. Period, point blank. I will check the sources on the age in just a second.
Again, they're broken up, okay? It's over.
We talking about two New York hustlers.
Come on, man.
And a young, gullible girl from Detroit that's never been loved by her family. Like I kind of feel sorry for her. She hasn't been taught. Like, you can tell her team, the people around her, she needs a PR. She needs social media. Get off social media, Clarissa. She's gained weight with Pap. She's got a fight coming up. I don't think she's as focused.
She can drop that.
Pap and Remy are not divorcing. Number one, we'll get that out the way.
Why are they not divorcing? Tell me why.
What would I tell you last year when we had it? I said they're both narcs. One is the greater narc and one's the lesser. Will and Jada 2.0.
And that's a fact. That's a fact. Because Geminis are crazy as hell. Pisces is crazy as hell. Those are two opposites right there. So they are already exactly what she just said. What she said, they Will and Jada 2.0. I don't even know if they said it yet. I just had to pause it because yes. Okay, so yes, Pap is 48 years old. Clarissa is 31 years old. Baby. Let me just press play.
I think the finances are tangled up and it gets messy, who gets what and all that. And then I think Remy is done with him. But I think the little girl is what is saying, to Remy to keep the family together. But Remy.
And that'll happen, you know what I'm saying? Because she got a baby. So as much as she want to go, your baby loves her daddy and they love their child equally. You can see it, you know what I'm saying? So that's that. And then, of course, they still got this love-hate relationship for each other, I'm sure. Okay? Oh, it's just terrible. And Remy may be done, but then is she done? Because sometimes when women are done, we move faster with these divorces. But then again, they have a little bit of money going on, which means it might want to be a little slower because I'm not sure, but allegedly maybe Remy would have a little more money than him. So that means that she's going to have to give up something. And then it's really bad when it comes to divorce for them, even though they weren't married when she was in jail. But my boy been rocking down, holding it down. And that's why you want to give him so much props for one, because you knew he held Remy down, right? We don't know whether he cheated on her or not, but people in jail usually don't care about that type of stuff. All they care about is holding him down. As long as she had her box and her phone calls, she probably wouldn't give a damn about who he was sleeping with out there. Just like some of them men. They don't give a damn. They want them boxes and them phone calls. So it looks like, you know what I'm saying, he definitely held her down before the marriage, after the marriage, you know what I'm saying? Then it also looked like she might have cheated first. So we wondering what they really will be fighting in court. You know what I'm saying? Now they probably don't even want to fight no more because Remy done did her stupid shit. He done did his stupid shit. They probably ready to get back together.
We can take him or leave him. But I think the divorce is not finalized because it's the finances. It's like Remy worked too hard for all her. I think she's the big breadwinner.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
But with him, he has to prove himself.
To
Remy. I feel like she emasculated them, and that's why they. Remember last year I said it's a power struggle. That's what I told you, because Rem wears the pants and he felt emasculated. So he's going out his way now to make a name for himself. I don't know what happened. He was part of.
She on to something right there. So if he felt emasculated with Remy, if this is true allegedly, right? Then to go and get a young lady like Clarissa at 31 years old, who is ready to, and a Pisces who is probably ready to be submissive, who is probably, ready to love on him and do what he says. This looks good for him right now. You know what I'm saying? Because because you did see him with Remy and you watched Love and Hip Hop and you seen a lot of stuff, and it definitely looked like she was the man in that situation. And over here, you see Clarissa kind of taking a back seat and letting him kind of be that man, even though it seems like to people, everybody else wants her to treat him like Remy did. We getting somewhere now. Okay, she's speaking. Whoever this lady is, we needed her. She came through with the cut.
He was the head of hip hop over TuneCore. He quietly, Remy said he lost that job because he was allegedly fooling with some of the employees. I don't know how true that is, but he's no longer at TuneCore. So Clarissa is the hustle now. I just think he's trying to prove to Remy, I'm a man. Rem.
But then he still got the record label that he was adding her to, and then they were still doing the battle rapping and stuff, but I guess that wouldn't bring a lot of money, so music don't really bring a lot of money right now, so let's not even talk about that. Okay, yes, let's go. But then if he can work for Clarissa, he can get his own money. She can hire him to do whatever, manage her, whatever, you know what I mean? Easy like that. But it's still, you just won by even being with her. So, of course, she want to help you naturally because she love you. So why wouldn't she give you something like a stupid little job? It could be anything, Because, I mean, if you can, you will, right?
Is calling all the shots at this point.
I would agree with that.
And I don't think he wants to. He is not divorcing her.
If the papers get filed, I'm calling you.
The papers are there.
They're gonna get signed
because you can get a divorce finalized without, if the other person's not cooperating.
Yeah.
You can go around.
Right.
Yes.
She don't want the divorce either.
Right.
It's like look at the dude she cheated with, the what's his name, Easy Blockchain or whatever.
Easy the Block Captain. Yeah.
He looks like Pap to me, just a watered down version.
Yeah, Pap.
For real. For real. Damn.
Next subject.
She said just a watered down version, and if y'all seen him, I should have put him in here too, but he was no longer in the topic. Nobody's really been talking about him. But if y'all would see him, he definitely favors Pap. Off top, he favors Pap. So, and watered down version, then they say he ain't had no money at all. So it's weird that she went down and got somebody who really didn't have nothing, but I guess she probably figured, hey, Pap ain't had nothing either, right? But at least Pap looked like it was something. He probably still had a little piece of check from somewhere, right? The Black Easy could have been working at Walmart. We don't even know where he was working, allegedly, right? And then here, Pap go, boom. Let's get the next boxing champ. I don't know what to say, y'all. Now I do have 2 more clips. We're gonna probably run this straight over to an hour. I think this was too much. But I got 2 more clips. I got one lady who's all here for Clarissa, and then we got another lady who's gonna definitely leave her with some info that I think was valuable. And we're gonna end it out, y'all. We're gonna end it out. But as for right now, I think somebody needs to throw in the towel. That is my diagnosis for this. You know what I'm saying? My doctor's orders is definitely what we gonna do. Okay? The prescriptions need to get filled. Quit playing with us. So let's go ahead and get into it.
Shakur. This is a message for all of the obtuse people hating on Clarissa Shields.
She said y'all out here hating on her. So let's get into it.
Okay, y'all just stay trying to reach. So let's get into it. Now, first off, I don't know why they're so concerned and obsessed with Pap and Clarissa's relationship. But anyway, the fact of the matter is they're going in and saying that she cheated on this man. When didn't Maserati Bud say in the video or in the audio that he was recorded on that he didn't have any relations with her? That they didn't do anything sexually? Okay, isn't that what he said? He said you're dealing.
Dang, they was already talking about Clarissa possibly cheating. Not Pap. Damn. I didn't even hear this. Know nothing about it. Did y'all know?
With Curtis Petty Jackson. Okay, so please pay attention. How did she cheat? And just because you have someone at your house or you go to their house, that doesn't mean you did anything. And even if she did, this was in 2000 or this was in 2024. So at that time, wasn't Pap still with Remy? And aren't they still in fact married? So the only person that can cheat on a married man is his wife. Okay, please pay attention. You're all just giving sad, pathetic, and weirdo vibes, if you ask me. And here's the thing, and you can get mad all you want, because I'm here for the smoke like hookah. Okay, but here's the thing. I find it also interesting, because now they're also saying that she's doing too much. She's trying to produce all the text messages that nobody cares about. But clearly they all care. That's why they're doing videos about it. And at the end of the day, if she wasn't posting the text messages, then they'd all be saying, well, you know, she's not even trying to debunk it. She's not even showing any receipts. Okay, this is
Well, you know, that's good because somebody need to be on her side because everybody else we heard was against the po child all the way up and down. But this is about a little cheating episode that they say, you know, which is crazy. Like she said, who can cheat on a married man besides his wife? Okay, there's no such thing as Clarissa cheating on Pat. Well, let's get into it. Let's let her continue.
how ignorant they are. Please pay attention. I mean, these are the same people that said that Remy and Pap were playing her out of her money, that they were using her to pay off their tax debts, the liens that they have. Isn't that what y'all said? But now she's getting ridiculed because y'all think that she cheated. Well, according to y'all, she should have been done that. I mean, with all that you all are saying, make it all make sense. But you can't make it make sense, can you? Now, the last time I addressed the haters that go in on Clarissa Shields, someone told me that that wasn't the read that I thought it was. First of all, it wasn't a read, and neither is this. I'm speaking facts, okay, that you can't debunk or dispute. You all sound ridiculous. You sound like a bunch of haters because that's what you are, and it's giving weirdo vibes, period. Why are you so obsessed with these people's relationship? Talking about them as though you know them in real life, and clearly you don't.
We do not know these people, and that is a fact. She's speaking right there. We judging, I'm over here saying whatever. I don't know shit. They could be in full-time love. We don't know nothing about what they got going on. We just on the outside looking in, and that's the thing, and that's what we're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't want us outside, keep your shit inside.
Know these people, but at the end of the day, for you to be hating on people that you don't know, well, that's just really pathetic. And they also have said that Pap doesn't care about Clarissa, that he doesn't even like her, and that he's still in love with Remy. Well, if that's the case, why are y'all mad because you think that she cheated? It's like they'll just try anything to tear this woman down. And that's because they're haters. They have nothing productive or lucrative going on in their lives, because if they did, trust me, they would have something better to do. Okay, please pay attention.
Now, I gotta agree with her on a lot of that because, you know, they do be trying to tear my girl down. They be talking about her hair, talking about her lips, try to talk about what kind of surgery she need, kind of try to say she need to get her boobs done. She shouldn't wear her hair like this. She shouldn't dress like this. She shouldn't do like that. And I love her because she always clap back. And she's like, I'm beautiful just the way I am. I don't need to do anything. And I love that for her. But they do bother her. And I think they've been bothering her way before Papoose. They're going to bother her anyway. So she's just going to be someone that gets trolled, you know. And I just hope she stays genuine to herself and never, ever does any of these things that they ask her to do. But that's not what we're talking about today. That would be for another show. But, because I fuck with Clarissa. You know what I'm saying? I like Remy. I like Clarissa. I like Pap. Shit. Let's talk about like all three of these people in this. Okay? But it's looking like a hot mess. It's looking like a hot mess. And I think my last little lady about to finish this shit off of us. You know what I'm saying? I think she's going to lay it down. And if she not, then I lie. But oh well. Let's get to it.
Rex. Come here with your slew-footed tail. Let me talk to you, Clarissa. Now, I had a chance to do a little bit more research. Something you probably not accustomed to. I want to tell you something in less than 3 minutes. Let me see if I can go real fast and real slow at the same time for you. They say the loudest in the room is always the distraction. Do you know that your boss is sleeping with your other boss? And that your boss has been sleeping with Khadijah since, 2021? Yeah. Technically, and we're going to tell you this again because you don't listen. Technically, Remy wasn't speaking to you. She was warning you.
Mm.
Yeah, she tried to warn you about Khadijah and Win Records. See, it was called something else when Pap was out there just making album after trash, whatever. Okay?
Yeah, what she got? Is that a moonstone? She look, this ain't even. I'm over here trying to see what I know. She doing something self-caring with that face. Cause you know what? We can't even talk about that face. So whatever she doing, we might need to do it. Because y'all can't even say that she ain't giving a face. Okay. Now you might not like her appearance, but you can't say her face does not give the best of the best skin. And I ain't seeing no wrinkles. And you know this lady older. Now I know this don't have nothing to do with nothing, but I had to give her props. But she is talking about, I didn't know what the hell she was talking about at first when she was like, your boss, my boss. I'm like, who? So she, which it is Clarissa boss, because at first I'm like, what she talking about? But if she is on Win Records, if she's on the record label, then that's the boss. So I'm guessing she's saying that something's going on with the boss, and that's what Remy was trying to warn her, as she's saying. So let's keep listening to what's going on, because I didn't hear about this.
He never wanted you. 2 minutes. It's always been Khadijah, baby. You need to look on your left and to your right, because these two got you caught up in some shit and your money tied up in some shit that I don't think you're going to like, Clarissa. Now, please.
Right, because even though they put her on a record label, right, bet money, they ain't write her no check. The funny thing is, she probably writing a check for their damn record label. Ooh, see, we're gonna have to get into that. That's a whole nother level right there. But I'm betting it's some shit like that, though. So did they cut her a check? You know, because normally when they sign you to a label, they cut you something, right? You know, you get your little intro money, right? But you don't get the most money until you start selling records, right? And then it ain't even music in this shit no more. I mean, ain't even money in there. I ain't mean to say it ain't music. It's definitely music, but it ain't no money. Okay, Miss Lady, let's go.
Listen to Auntie, because at this point I am not picking at you. I am giving you fair enough warning to just go head on, and you probably want to start looking at these people a little side-eyed, Clarissa. Now, being that you come from a place of known hustlers, I'm going to need you to put on your thinking cap, your street cap, if you still got it at all, because you stand to lose a lot. Oh, yeah. And, about that fight, are we going to see that? Right. Hold on. Hannah Gabriel said, can she get that again? I say Hannah Gabriel said, can she get that? Remy don't want that because she said she going to put a hole through your logo. Nobody else wants it but her. Why she can't get that? Since you getting people accounts shut down and shit. Because you ain't had no endorsements. Don't worry, I get them back. But can Hannah Gabriel's get that fade? Your slow ass.
We don't give a damn about no Hannah Gabriel. Okay, we do not. That is so crazy. Okay, well, she was still good on her advice and on her messages. You know, sounds like we need to worry about the record label company. We need to worry about Papoose, and we need to worry about Remy. I don't know, my girl. I really don't know. I feel like some stuff. I do feel like what the last lady said is open your eyes and be looking, because Pap is 48, and yeah, he has a wife. They haven't fully divorced yet. Why haven't they fully divorced yet? You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of questions going on. Are they trying? Have you spent any unknown money? You know what I'm saying? Any extra amount of money that you have gave to Pat? Do you feel like any of this can be true? Now, come on, Clarissa. You know, when us Pisces girl, when we be in love, we do be a little extra dumb. But it'll take her to get a little hurt to put her thinking cap on. And right now, she's still fully in love. So it's gonna take a minute for her. He gonna have to hurt her for her to see it. And I hope she don't hurt him back. Let's hope that Pap don't be getting knocked out in the near future by the champ. Okay. Okay, Clarissa, don't you knock him out. Okay. We need you to keep boxing. Okay. You got, like the lady said earlier, you have registered hands. You can't just be hitting nobody. No, you can't fight Remy. No, you cannot fight Pap. Okay. You're gonna have to choose the door and walk out of it, love. Okay, because right now, baby, as this thumbnail says, he has the wife at home and the boxer in his corner. This is a love triangle heavyweight. edition, okay? And I don't want you to get hurt, Clarissa, but I feel like this ain't your forever, baby. I feel like this ain't your forever, and I wish I knew what the last man did and why you went back and took his car and stayed with Pap or whatever. We don't know. That's a whole nother level of things we didn't even get into today. But, baby girl, I do not want you getting hurt. This man still has feelings. He still has a situation. He still has a wife. He still has a kid. And their baby is, what, about 7 years old, 8 years old or something like that? They still got another 10 or so years to co-parent, you know what I'm saying, before they can even stop co-parenting. You ain't gonna really want no parts of that. It's gonna be times you're gonna miss. You're not gonna be feeling it. Christmases, Thanksgivings, things like that. And he gonna be lying, talking about he just with his daughter while he's spending the night type stuff. Because that's the type of stuff you have to go through when you're dealing with a man who's a father, you know what I'm saying? And he has a whole nother situationship. And so, baby girl, you can't keep running them everywhere. You ain't gonna be able to take a trip away from everything. You ain't gonna be able to get him out of everything. Sometimes he's gonna have to go, and you're not gonna be able to go with him because Clarissa sparked me as a person that would like to go with him. Baby, you can't go. Okay, you better go on and put on your thinking cap, like they said. I'm gonna need you to do that because I don't know what to say right now. And the way it's looking, it's crazy how they made this thumbnail and it got her behind him and her over there on the side. Baby, you might. Man, I don't want this to go bad for you, and I don't want you to lose everything you done worked so hard for. That's my real thing right there. Now, if this is love and you know it and y'all feeling it, keep going, keep throwing it up. We don't know what we talking about. We out here watching. It's just looking bad from the angles that we getting. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's cool. Maybe the angles that we not getting are really good, right? Really good. All right, y'all. Enough has been said in here. I done threw out my doctor's orders of what I feel like they should be doing. You know, I feel like maybe Remy and Pap need to try couples counseling. They probably haven't even tried enough. You know, Black people don't do all that. They probably need to go try that and see where they might end up. You know what I'm saying? It might be all good because it's just given that it ain't over with. You know, still too fresh. So, baby, maybe get a change of heart. Put your binoculars on and start seeing through this shit. Okay? The doctor's orders have been given.
Cause I'm the hood doctor, yeah, what you need, I can give you what you wanna. Anxiety, I can heal it with some Zaza. Insomnia, I can heal it with the ganja. Cause I'm the hood doctor, I got what you need,